I don't stream on Instagram because it takes a lot of bandwidth. Wrong one. That's the one I wanted to use. Do you want to do the intro?
Mm-mm.
I don't have a set intro, so you just say welcome.
Mm-mm. No, you do it.
The Power Rangers Time Force opening. I am streaming right now. It's Twitch will hate that if I actually fuck Twitch. I'll look it up right now. There it goes. The Time Force opening. I don't remember the Time Force one. My favorite one will always be the original Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin. Best one. Commercials.
No, no, not that one.
They said it's the best.
I gotta agree. Yep.
The audacity. That is not the best one.
I like Power Rangers. I've watched every single version.
I stopped watching after Cars Turbo. I'd watch every now and then, but I really stopped after Turbo.
I actually watched it just to criticize it
That one was
and their
lame.
details. That's the only reason I
Yeah.
watched Power Rangers.
My-
Was to criticize.
Mighty Morphin was the best. No entrance will ever compare to that one. You're gonna watch it. Fucking Pinterest ad.
I just talked about it too.
I know. It probably picked it up through the mic. I look in the mornings. You're like, Take a wild guess which one's my favorite.
I don't know. Okay. Alright. Can you please turn it off?
There. Turn it off. Okay, let's get back to the episode. Because I am supposed to make an episode so I can have 4 episodes air while we move.
Yep. Ow.
Yeah, don't watch that one. I don't know if you know, Miko, but we are moving to Florida. Ugh, Florida.
You be live. I mean,
This is live, so there's no take 2. If you want to try that again, you'll be live. I think what she meant to say was you'll be all right. A lot of letters and words missing out there. I'll try again.
I hate my anxiety.
You stream.
Yeah, but I don't talk. I mainly do it as an ASMR Minecraft.
I hate ASMR. I'm glad you do it when I'm not home.
Yeah, I know, I do it, and when I did it, that's when I got that comment.
What?
That rude comment.
Oh,
I was just doing it as ASMR. It said ASMR on it.
yeah.
I put ASMR.
I will fuck them.
And they're like, you need to talk more. I'm like, did you not read the...
I missed. Thank you. I noticed that was bugging me.
See, at least your hair's flat. Mine's poofy.
I like your poofy hair.
I don't like it.
Like a poodle.
I miss my long hair.
It's growing.
I only go to here.
Ribs?
Yeah. and if it gets any lower, I cut it.
I'll go as far as wherever I'm working at will let me before they start bitching.
Okay, Rapunzel.
Fucking Medline let me go like up to here before a manager said something, and I was like, okay, time to donate it, and I donated it. If no company says anything, I'll see how long I can grow my hair.
Most definitely.
More,
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in the 90s.
it is. It's the best Power Rangers.
Okay, jingle jingle, focus.
Oh yes. So you're gonna hear. How many stories did we do, or did you do?
3.
She is my researcher slash technical advisor, or technical director, actually.
Uh-huh.
So she's organized my space and did the research for United States. I don't know why I'm struggling with United States with the like the states um, urban legends, because I've mainly done urban legends and stuff like that from Hispanic based countries. This is my first time doing homeside. Next one we're doing Florida, right?
Mm-hmm. Or whatever state that
Florida.
they,
Yes. There you go.
whatever state they
Use
want
your
next.
words. We're doing words here.
I don't like you. That's why you get your foot in there.
I do get thirsty a lot when I stream.
Okay. I still got some lemonade.
I got water.
Give me your water.
I'm being healthy.
I have drank water, but
Yes, you
I'm
have.
wanting sweet tea. I mean, not sweet tea. Lemonade.
I can't have sweet tea from
I know
Whataburger.
you've told me.
Actually, it was Turbo and then Lost Galaxy. I felt like such a nerd saying that. I just need the glasses pushed. Like, actually.
That was perfect. Sounds like my old classmate partner in science class. Well, technical. Did I ask your opinion? No.
Okay, let me get back to the episode here. Okay, should we do mood lighting? No, because then we'd have to turn that light off.
That's okay. I don't trust myself to get up. I just got in like the perfect. Don't you dare. Oh no!
Almost turned off the fan.
Okay. You gotta get back in this exact spot so you can hold my chair in place. Thank
Okay, let's see. We're doing urban legends, so what color should we do?
I don't know.
Struggling. There it goes.
What?
I was about to say, I think that's perfect. No. No. If we were doing water-based legends, that'd be cool. I like the way your glasses look like this.
I forgot I was wearing them.
See, you can see how much it filters out of the different colors because of the way your skin tone looks underneath. The blue,
Yeah,
can
you
actually
know what's
see.
great? All of it is a neutral color.
Well, that's what it's supposed to do. Kimberly, she died? Amy Jo Johnson?
I don't know. Google it later. I'll Google it.
now.
Which Power Rangers?
Mighty Morphin, Kimberly, Amy Jo Johnson.
Okay. Well, slow down.
Talking about my future ex-wife.
She's dead.
No, she's not. Oh, in the show. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
You had me concerned. See, there's still hope for me yet.
still want to see what she looks like.
Hot.
I'm gonna hurt you. Eminem's ex-wife.
No.
There's a lot of Kimberlys. Mexican singer?
No. Type in Amy Jo Johnson.
That is what you say. What? She is 55 years old.
Hey,
Nice. Zombie apocalypse.
Zombie Akap.
Zombie apocalypse.
But look, Zombie Apocalypse.
You know what? Shush. Shush. My hand's shaking too much. Okay, she's above age. You don't want minors.
True.
Jesus.
Turned it off on accident. There.
Is that orange?
It's red.
It's orange.
It's red. Hi. Oh, yeah. Hi. Zombie lady. I was like, what? Yes. If you're new here, I am a storyteller. I'm about to do a few urban legends from Mississippi. And we are joined by my girlfriend. Normally, a co-host would introduce themselves at that point, but it was just a long,
No.
awkward pause.
I don't know what to do.
What do you call yourself on Irium? Ah, yeah, Baba. He's usually asleep before all this.
You're both funny.
Huh? Yeah. So, what do you call yourself on Irium?
Princessa?
There you go. Say hi, I'm Princessa.
No.
God damn it. Yes, Snake Princess. Thank you, Miko. At least somebody's helping. Can I have some beer lemonade?
A little bit.
God damn, hit the microphone. Oh, there's only a little bit left. Never mind.
Just a little tiny step.
Thank you. Okay, so that's enough distractions here. Thank you for the follow. So you correct me if I say anything wrong.
I know.
And I am going to be reading a script that she wrote. And if I get something wrong, it's because it's using Native American names, right?
Words that you don't know. Yes.
Native American. Yes.
names.
I'm not good with if you've been here before, I'm not good with Native American, Nahuatl, or Mexica, which is all old languages. And before anyone says anything about my English, I was born here. I can say English. I can say English. I can speak English perfectly fine.
I bet you can. All right, jingle jingle.
Okay. In the deep south, some stories just refuse to die. They linger in the shadows of old mansions, echo along deserted back roads, and whisper from inside a lonely grave. Tonight, we're heading into the heart of Mississippi's darkness to uncover three of its most infamous tales. This is the story of a girl comforted in her grave, the tortured spirits of an old mansion, and the terrifying phantom of a haunted road. Now, before we get to the haunted road one, oh my god, it glitched. Before we get to the haunted road one, which is a third story, we are planning to drive through there and potentially on our way to Florida. Surprise, we're going to invoke a spirit before we get to Florida.
So we gotta make a whole.
How far out of the way is it? You said it wasn't that far because it's further down south, right? So it's not much of a detour.
I don't remember. I have to look at it again. I think it's about 30 to an hour, maybe.
Yeah, so it's not adding that much time, especially with the way I drive.
And if we're there during the morning, that's okay.
Yeah.
Just look at it in the morning.
So if it's the way I drive, we'll just get there at the regular time the GPS says.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's get back to it. History isn't just a pile of dates and facts. It's a story woven from love, sorrow, and fear. And in a place as old and storied as Mississippi, some of those stories are darker than others. They're the tales told. They're the tales told in hushed tones, the ones that have bled out of the history books and into folklore, haunting the landscape to this day. We're going to explore three of these legends, each one a window into a different kind of darkness. The first is a heartbreakingly strange story born from profound love and grief. The second is a tale of historical cruelty so deep that its echoes are said to have become vengeful, restless spirits. And the third is a pure nightmare, a bizarre and terrifying figure that has become the boogeyman of the Mississippi backroads. So turn down the lights. We're traveling to Natchez, to Pascagoula, and to the lonely roads outside Columbus.
Hmm.
I gotta scroll up a little bit there. Oh, it just made it worse. Oh, it's so much worse. Oh, the words. Columbus, to see for ourselves why these stories just won't be forgotten.
What? Over there.
Over where?
Over there.
Take it out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this second screen's not working very well. We'll have to figure that out.
You probably need a good monitor. That ain't much. Really
Yeah.
small one.
I'll just put it over back where I usually keep it. There you go. Yeah, it's still here. Now let's see. Okay, here we go. Our first story takes us to Natchez, a city on the bluffs of the Mississippi River, steeped in history. Its streets are lined with magnificent antebellum homes and ancient oaks draped in Spanish moss. And inside the historic Natchez City Cemetery lies a grave that tells one of the most poignant and unusual stories in the entire South. It's the final resting place of a little girl named Florence Irene Ford. Not a burp. Excuse me. To really get Florence's story, you have to picture her world. Born on September 3rd, 1864, Florence was terrified of thunderstorms. Whenever the Mississippi sky would darken and the thunder began to rumble, she would run to her mother, Ellen, who would hold her and comfort her until the storm passed. This was Florence's safe place. But in 1871, a far worse storm hit Natchez, one that no mother's embrace could stop: yellow fever. Known as the saffron scourge, it was a terrifying disease that swept through river towns with devastating regularity. Doctors at the time didn't know it was spread by mosquitoes. They blamed everything from human contact to miasma or bad air. The symptoms were horrific and, in the worst cases, ended with the dreaded black vomit, as the victim's organs failed. In October of 1871, 7-year-old Florence Irene Ford died from yellow fever. Her mother, Ellen, was completely shattered. For any parent, losing a child is an unimaginable grief. But for Ellen, that grief was twisted by a specific haunting thought. Florence, so terrified of storms in life, would now have to face them alone in the dark, cold ground. The idea was simply unbearable. Grief is love with nowhere to go. It can make people do things that seem strange to the outside world. Ellen Ford's love for her daughter fueled an extraordinary plan to keep comforting her, even in death. She had a special casket made for Florence with a small glass window at the head. Then, at the gravesite, workers dug a narrow 6 foot deep stairway at the head of the grave, leading down to the coffin window. At the surface, the stairway was covered by a set of heavy hinged metal trapdoors. Now, whenever a storm would roll in, Ellen would go to the cemetery. She'd open the metal doors, walk down the concrete steps, and shelter from the wind and rain. There, 6 feet underground, she would sit by the glass window of her daughter's coffin, reading or singing to Florence, comforting her just as she had in life. It was a ritual of unending love, a mother refusing to let even death stop her from protecting her child. For years, Ellen kept up her vigils, and the story became a local legend. Today, more than 150 years later, the grave is one of the most visited sites in the cemetery. The metal trapdoors are still there behind the gravestone. The only major change came in the 1950s when a concrete wall was built at the bottom of the stairs to prevent vandalism, sealing the glass window from view forever. From a paranormal perspective, this isn't a place of terrifying activity. It's a story of love, not horror. Still, some who visit the site, particularly during storms, have claimed to feel an atmosphere thick with sorrow. A few have even reported hearing the faint cries of a child or feeling watched as thunder rolls in the distance. Is it the spirits of young Florence still afraid of the storm, or is it the residual energy of her mother's incredible love and grief left behind in the very soil? The tale of Florence Ford isn't about a haunting in the usual sense. It's about how the living are haunted by the dead, by the love they still hold, and the incredible lengths they'll go to keep that connection alive. That's a great story. That's a sad one. I don't normally do sad stories without a heads up.
Sorry. But I'm scared of storms too.
I know you are, which is why I'm usually here and I don't leave your side. Unless I'm at work, then you got to fend for your fucking self. What am I supposed to do? Leave work?
No. Don't
Exactly.
say it like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sacrificing me to the wolves.
Not the wolves, Tlaloc.
Huh?
Tlaloc, the ancient god of rain and storms, punisher of evil.
What am I gonna do with you? Can you not do that on camera?
Do what? Drink my water?
You know what would stall.
Next story. But that is a good story, though. I should check my chat. Okay, no one's ever here. I lost it. I lost it. I lost it. There it is. The next one, which is the House of a Thousand Sorrows.
Why don't you just move your camera stuff over here?
Because that thing is heavy.
No, wait, the tab.
Oh, this over here?
Yes, because you don't really look at it that much, and then you can have that.
Well, I could. Oh, this doesn't pop out. I wish it did.
I'll tell you some.
Yeah, you tell me this one. Okay, so we're doing the next one. I really want to try to throw it back on here.
No, the mouse froze on it.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I took it back.
Oh Lord.
From the quiet grief of the Natchez Cemetery, we travel southeast to the coastal city of Pascagoula. Here at 3401 Beach Boulevard stands a beautiful antebellum home. It was once called Bellevue, though today it's often known as the Longfellow House. Behind its graceful facade lies a history so dark that many believe the house is permanently stained by the suffering that took place inside. The house was built around 1850 for a man named Daniel Smith Graham. While verifiable records about him are a bit sparse, local lore is in firm agreement on one point. He was involved in the slave trade, and his family was known for their extreme cruelty. This magnificent home was, according to legend, built on the profits of human misery. The stories passed down in Pascagoula paint a grim picture. The Grahams were said to be monstrously abusive to the enslaved people who served them. The mistress of the house, in particular, is remembered in the lore as a woman whose beatings were often fatal. This is the origin of the home's most infamous legend, the bloodstains on the third floor. The story goes that the blood of those tortured and killed soaked into the wooden floorboards. No matter how many times the floors were scrubbed, sanded, or even replaced, the dark stains would always reappear, a permanent scar on the house that refuses to heal. After the Grahams, the house often sat empty, which only fueled the rumors. It changed hands.
It changed hands.
It changed hands. It changed hands at least 9 times between 1873 and 1902, and was used for everything from a girls' school to a private club. Over time, legends began to attach themselves to the house, including tales of pirate treasure and a renegade priest. Sorry about that. Even the home's most famous name is based on a myth. It's widely claimed that the poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow stayed there and was inspired to write The Building of the Ship. That's almost certainly untrue. Historical evidence suggests Longfellow never traveled further south than Virginia. But while the Longfellow story might be fake, for many the ghosts are terrifyingly real. Bellevue is considered one of the most active paranormal hotspots in Mississippi. The claims are as numerous as they are chilling, centered on the spirits of the enslaved people who suffered there. Visitors have reported seeing shadowy figures moving through the rooms, especially on the third floor. They describe a heavy, oppressive feeling of sadness and anger in the air. People have also claimed to hear disembodied cries and moans. Doors reportedly slam shut on their own, and objects have allegedly been thrown across rooms. One recent visitor claimed they made contact with a spirit named Sammy and Henry, who spoke of a curse. Another person who explored the house as a teenager remembers hearing odd, unexplained noises inside. In another account, someone waiting in a car outside heard small footsteps circling the vehicle. When the headlights came on, they saw children's handprints on the windshield. Unlike Florence Ford's story, which is rooted in love, the haunting in Bellevue is rooted in injustice and rage. It speaks to the belief that extreme cruelty can leave a wound on a physical place. The ghosts of Bellevue and the legend are the souls of the wronged seeking acknowledgement, a reminder of the brutal history that underpins so much of the romanticized antebellum South. The house is on the National Register of Historical Places and has been privately owned in recent years, but its reputation as a place of profound paranormal activity is firmly set. We've explored a story of love and a story of pain, two very different legends, both tied to the history of Mississippi, that remind us that the past is never really gone. If you're enjoying this journey into the darker side of history, consider subscribing to this channel. We dive into stories like these every week, and I'd love to know what you think. Can a mother's love really transcend the grave? Can cruelty leave a spiritual stain on a house? Let me know in the comments. Now let's leave the grand haunted mansions behind and head out into the country to a place where the darkness is a lot more immediate and the legend is waiting for you in the middle of the road. The hell? What?
I got goosebumps for some reason.
When I read what part?
I don't know. I just got random chills. I'm okay.
Okay.
I think.
I should have you read this part of the story.
Me?
Yeah, because this is literally from your neck of the woods. It may not be from your area, but you are country.
You picked me up from there.
Who followed me? Someone followed me? Hey, if you're still on Twitch, thank you for the follow. Nope, you're not hiding. Twitch doesn't care. Thank you for the follow. We're doing stories from the South right now. Next one we're going to do is most likely going to be Florida. If you have a suggestion, please let us know. And let's get back to the episode. Now you're going to be awkward.
Me?
Yep. So I picked you up from here?
That's where you picked me up. Was Columbia's.
Ah, well, yeah.
Columbus.
But it was close to here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Then I know where this is at. We should go back to this road. To this road. I know what you're thinking. No, to this road. At night? No, we're going to be traveling during the day, though.
Yeah, but we're gonna stop and see my kids.
Yeah. So,
By the time that we get there, it'll probably be night because you gotta go down anyway
yeah.
to the next state. So it'll be nighttime by the time you get there.
So we can do,
Because I want to make a few pit stops.
Yeah.
In Mississippi.
we can do a small little stop and see this next legend. See if we can invoke the spirit of this next legend.
Do not roll the window down.
I'm gonna roll the window down your side. Yeah.
No.
Maybe it won't mess with you because you're from there. I'm the out of towner. Well, I've tried invoking a lot of spirits. They don't mess
you
with
see
me.
what the road looks like.
Yeah.
It's just a dirt road.
Okay. I
Well,
love.
kind of concrete-ish. You've seen it.
Yeah.
It shows you videos. You can drive through it.
Easily.
It's just a road.
I can drive through anything.
Why do I gotta read it?
Okay, I'll read it then. I was gonna say because it's from you know this better than I do.
I'm not good at reading.
I'll read it then. Our final stop isn't a building or a cemetery. It's a lonely. I'm not good at reading either.
It's a lonely, winding stretch
Of asphalt in the backwoods of Londes.
I feel like Londes is correct.
Of Londes County near Columbus. Its official name is Nash Road, but everyone knows it as knows it by a more sinister title, Three-Legged Lady Road. Of all the urban legends in Mississippi, this is arguably the most bizarre and terrifying. While our other stories are anchored in history, the tale of the three-legged lady is a free-floating nightmare that changes with every telling. The road itself sets the stage perfectly. It's narrow and cracked, swallowed on both sides by dense dark woods. There are no streetlights, no houses, just an oppressive, unsettling silence. At night, it's a tunnel of blackness. This is her territory. But who or what is the three legged lady? This is where the legend splinters into a dozen different terrifying versions. The most popular story casts her as a grieving mother. Her young daughter went missing near Nash Road, and while searching, the mother found only a single dismembered leg. Driven mad by horror, she began to roam the road, clutching the limb, chasing off any car she thought might belong to the killer. A gruesome twist on this version suggests she had the child's leg surgically grafted onto her own body. Another common tale makes it a story of revenge. A woman's husband was having an affair. In a rage, he murdered his wife. She, in rage, she murdered his wife's lover. What?
He.
Huh. In a rage, he murdered his wife's lover, and she found only the lover's severed leg. I don't know why I wanted to turn that around so badly in my brain. Insane with grief, she sewed the leg onto her own body and now haunts the area where her happiness was destroyed. A third and maybe the most sinister origin story claims an abandoned church near the road was used by a satanic cult for human sacrifices.
Which is still there.
The
it's
satanic
just,
cult?
No, the
The
church.
church? Oh, okay.
It's just torn down.
Then it's not still there?
It's still there. It's just rotting away.
Oh, okay, there you go. It's rotting away. You said torn down. If
Well,
something's
it's probably
torn
still
down, it's not
torn
there.
a little bit.
Yeah, but that
Because
implies
when you search up that road, it still has it.
oh,
Just
okay. Parts
not
of
in
it.
use.
Yeah. In this version, the three legged lady isn't a human spirit at all, but a demonic entity spawned from those evil rites. The third leg isn't a reminder of loss, it's a mark of her demonic nature. No matter which origin you hear, the ghost isn't some passive apparition. She's an aggressive hunter, and there's a specific ritual said to summon her. It's become a rite of passage for teenagers around Columbus. The instructions are simple: drive down Nash Road at night, find a place to stop and kill your headlights. Then you honk your horn 3 times and you wait. If the legend is true, what happens next is terrifying. It starts with a sound, a heavy thump on the roof or trunk of your car, then another. It quickly becomes a frantic, violent pounding. Panic sets in. You slam on the gas, tires screeching, but when you look in your rearview mirror, you realize you're being chased. It's a woman, and she's running impossibly fast, keeping easily keeping pace with your car. Some say she glides over the asphalt. Others describe a terrifying, unnatural 3-beat gait. Thump, thump, thump. Someone's phone went off.
I had to.
I know you did.
What?
Uh-huh.
What?
I just saw a notification, and the wiggly
Yeah,
line is what
but-
caught my attention. The wiggles. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my playlist.
She chases you to the very end of the road, slamming against your car the whole way. They say if she beats you to the end, you're cursed. Countless people claim to have had this experience, reporting unexplainable scratches and dents on their car. The car is the next morning. Of course, skeptics say it's just overactive imagination, that the bumps are potholes, and the chase is just panic. That's what I was about to say. So, if you're panicking and hauling ass on like a dirt road, and there's potholes and shit like that, aren't you gonna swerve into the woods a little bit? So the scratches could just be people getting too close to the edge where the tree branches and shit are hitting the car. I've never been down there. Have you been down that road?
I'm always afraid of that road.
Not this time. All I can think of is
Is if we get cursed, we're taking it with us to Florida.
I don't care about curses. I'm good with that.
I'm trying to get out of mine.
The only thing I can think of is Speed Granny.
Huh?
Speed Granny. There's an old Japanese legend that has to do with a deserted tunnel and an impossibly fast demon. They actually added it to Dandadan, the anime, and it's Speed Granny. She's where I got that audio from that I'll let you suckle my teats if you let me gobble your dong. That's where that audio came from, was Speed Granny. Because after like she says that, she chases after him and she fucking hauls ass. That's why they call her Speed Granny. What?
You're special.
That's how my brain works. It connects everything together. So this just could be Speed Granny's American cousin.
Anyways.
See, I'm already trying to piss off the spirit by comparing it to a cartoon. I want it to be ready. Ready. Just don't know what to do.
The song that started playing is not going well with this conversation.
What song is it? That's an appropriate song for this conversation, isn't it? So where did I leave off? Right
And
here.
yet,
And yet the legend endures, as powerful as ever. I said that very weirdly. And yet the legend endures, as powerful as ever. It taps into a primal fear of being pursued in the dark by something unnatural and hostile. The three-legged lady is more than a ghost story. She's a folk boogeyman, a mystery with no answer. Whether she's a mother, a wife, or a demon, one thing is constant. If you go looking for her on Nash Road, she will find you.
she'll find you first.
She will find you first. Tonight we've stood in the quiet sorrow of the Natchez Cemetery of Florence Irene Ford. We've walked the haunted halls of the Bellevue, where the legacy of slavery is said to manifest as angry spirits, and we've raced down the road of a desolate country road, chased by the terrifying three-legged lady. Each of these stories, whether rooted in history or pure folklore, tells us something about the places they come from. They're born from the most powerful human emotions, grief, anger, and primal fear. They are echoes of events so powerful they seem to have been imprinted on the landscape itself. Now, this is something I do believe in, that something powerful or something constant can imprint itself on a location. So my mom's house in the colony, I've never taken you there, I think. We've driven by there.
Where?
My mom's house in the colony.
I
No, I don't think I've ever taken
don't
you
know.
there. Yes, I did. I think we went inside and I left you with the loud ass dogs. I gave you a heads up. They're basically walking potatoes, the dogs.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom's house. It's haunted. I don't know if I told you that before you went there.
Thanks
It's
for
like-
the warning.
It's like super actively haunted. Not like, oh, you might see something. No, like this is what I'm talking about right here. The echoes. So at night, you will hear children running up and down the hallway laughing. The first time I heard it, and I told my mom about it, she's like, "Oh, maybe your brothers were up." I'm like, "No, we're not children." I was 19, 20 at the time. So my brothers are not that much older or younger than me. So it wasn't them. It was like children, just running up and down the hallways. She's like, "Oh, the next time it happens, just, not don't yell at them, but like tell them firmly to knock it off and they'll stop." I was like,
So
"Okay."
she's basically raising ghost kids.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I told you this too. My mom's a medium. She can talk to ghosts and see ghosts and help them pass over to the other side.
Huh?
Yeah.
What have I signed up for?
In fact, my aunt in Mexico was an exorcist. My whole family's just rooted in the paranormal, which is why I don't really fear ghosts too much, because it's just life. So I do believe in that echoes can be like left in the building if it's done enough times. These legends stick around because they speak to our deepest questions about life and death. So the next time you find yourself in the deep south and you pass an old cemetery, a decaying mansion, or a dark and lonely road, listen closely. You might just hear the whispers of a story waiting to be told. The real question is, which of these places would you be brave enough to visit? A grave built from love, a house stained by hate, or a road haunted by a relentless nightmare? The choice says a lot about what we fear most: sorrow, injustice, or pure chaotic terror. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the shadows of Mississippi. If you have a local legend from your own hometown, please share it in the comments below. I read each and every single one of them. I do read all my comments. You see me sit there and read through a few comments and respond. Um, and your stories help keep this kind of folklore alive. Don't forget to like this video, and if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more explorations into the strange and
And the supernatural.
until next time, stay curious, be careful on those back roads, and like always, stay spooky. I always add that. That's mine.
Okay.
I tried to add that into my script and it didn't work. I was like, no, because it threw it randomly. So there you go. We got an episode done.
Mhm.
40 minutes. Get rid of that. This comes back over here. And now we're officially done. So what'd you think of being on an episode? Let's hear your honest opinion.
Don't put that in my face. I don't know.
See, it's not that bad live streaming.
No.
No. You stream on your own.
Okay, and
What's the difference with me?
I don't know. Nervous, I guess.
Who's that? I see cups of ramen. Cocoa. Those are cups of cocoa. Hey, Coco, how's it going? You popped. Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
It's just right here.
Want me to massage it?
It's not that one. It's this one. You stop.
Yeah, you just missed Mississippi Urban Legends. I told 3 stories. They'll be live sometime.
And you can visit all 3.
We could?
Yeah, it's for the public too. You can visit them.
No. Like, oh, I thought you meant like when we leave.
No,
No.
I'm just saying in general.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we can do that one day. We should go ghost hunting.
No.
I would love to. Let's end this.